Hello my dears and welcome to my channel. As always, I am very happy and grateful that you have chose to spend your time with me. In the ways you can support my channel, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe so I can appease the mighty algorithm and be seen by more people, or click on the notification bell to be notified of when a new video comes out. And I hope that you are all doing well, but if not, I hope things will get better for you soon. But in the meantime, join me in meeting the Adorabyssal Oracle. And this is a first edition deck. I do know that they are selling the third edition on Pixel Occult's Etsy shop, which I will put in the description for a link for that. And the third edition comes with a box. Unfortunately, the first edition does not come with a box, so I had to make my own. And it was created by James Brothwell. And so this is a small playing card size deck. As you can see, it's the same size as playing cards. It's a very small deck. And it is a tuck box, and on the back got some teaser cards of the cute little creatures, creepy crawlies. Okay, and it doesn't have the title, and it does come with this little guidebook, and we will explore that. Okay, and the cards, like I said, are playing card size, so they're like 340 height, 2.5 across, and I'd say maybe under a ½ inch, maybe a quarter inch. And there are 36 cards, and if you use reversals, they won't be revealed. Okay, so, and on the cards themselves, you have a one-word keyword and the little creature's name, and then you have the element on the side, and so you have the element of earth, air, fire, and water. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at these cute little cards. And I really like how James has basically made each deck individual. He doesn't really fall under, some creators, they will stick with a certain theme, but he has basically, every deck that I have of his, they're not the same. They're totally different. And this deck is based on supernatural, mythological, and cryptozoological creatures from around the world. And they are pretty cute. Little baby creatures. And this deck is kind of, I want to say, kind of a fluffy deck, superficial. There's not, I mean, you could make it deep if you wanted to, but I think this is more of a playful deck. but I am a sucker for artwork. I really am. I've bought decks just for the artwork. Okay, and that is basically the deck. And card wise, they're pretty much just like your standard playing card. If you have a deck of playing cards, they're the same kind of, you know, bendy and kind of the same material cardstock wise, so they will last you a while. Okay, so I forgot to mention the other decks. We have the Lost Hollow Tarot, which I've done a video on that one. Then there's the pocket size. Then the Tenebrae Tarot, and then the pocket size of that version. New Moon Tarot. The Sinking Wasteland Tarot, and I've done a video on that one if you want to check that out. Neon Moon Tarot. Neon Moon Lenormand. A Wayward Deck Tarot with the pocket version, and the Red Hand Lenormand. Okay, so there are 3 guidebook options for you. The first one comes with the deck of cards, and you can also go on the Pixel Occult website, and they have across the top of the page you'll have different keywords, and you can also do an online guide. You can go on the main page. They'll have the little icons for each deck, and you just click on that deck. It'll take you to a page with the cards on it, and you can click on the individual cards, and it'll have the same information that's in the guidebook. There is also a printable PDF. If you so are inclined to print that out, you can do that as well. And I'm not sure, but I think that you can do a reading with the card. You can just click on reading. I do believe it's been a little bit since I've visited the website. And it will pick a card for you. And it'll show you an action. So there's all those ways that you can get the guidebook and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and look at it. There's not much to it. Like I said, this is kind of like a fluff deck, but however you want to use it is totally up to you. Okay, so goes into the introduction. It also doubles as a card game, so however you choose to use it. It has the rules in the back for the card game, which we will explore. So you have your creature, the theme, which I think is the key word that's at the bottom of the card, and then their element, and then basically just talks about the creature. So you're really not given much for meaning for these cards. And I think you can just come up with your own meaning, knowing the history of the creature and the theme. You can probably use these. It might not be your thing, but they sure are cute. So basically that's it for the guidebook. It's very short and sweet. And then in the back, I haven't played the card game, but this is the rules for them. If you want to go ahead and play the card game with it. And then it's got links for socials. And I think the PDF will give you more meanings to the cards, if I'm not mistaken. But go ahead and check out the website if you want, and you can see the other decks as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and see which little creature wants to pop up and say hi. Yeah, I admit this is one of those decks where I saw the little creatures in it and I said, I don't care, I'm getting it. It's you know, it's just, you know, sometimes that's the kind of thing you get with decks. You just fall in love with the little artwork. You don't care if you use it or not. It's just cute. You can't help yourself. No judgment from me. None at all. Alright. Oh my goodness. Namazu? I think that's Namazu. And it's all about control. Okay, so let's find out what he's about. Namazu, control Earth. A giant catfish said to live in the mud under Japan and cause earthquakes when none under the control of the god Kashima. Ooh. So, I guess it's all about needing to control your inner urges. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But that's one of the ways that you can interpret it. That you're close to becoming out of control and you kind of need to be reined in. That could be another. But it's totally up to you how you really want to look at what they've given you and go from there. But I just thought that I'd give you a couple examples of how you could do it without really having much of the guidebook meaning. I mean, sometimes it's hard to do intuitive or just look at the meanings of the cards and kind of go, oh, okay, yeah, I think I get it. All right, but that is all I have for this little gem of a deck. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. If you did buy it, let me know how you use it and if it's working for you, or you just collected it just for the cute artwork. I'm totally okay with that too. But once again, thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you will join me with a future video. But until next time, take care and goodbye, my dears.